job by St. Martin. Gate City going back up 45-38.
St. Martin broke double digits. He's got 11 points now.
Vickers wide open, missing the free throw. Great defense by Vermillion. Here comes Howell, has it knocked away. He needs some help. Up to Vermillion. Gate City, the backcourt mates of Howell and Vermillion, really playing this ball game with a good deal of teamwork. When one needs help, the other one is there to provide it. Vermillion over in the corner to Owens. Owens can hit the jumper from there, but he wants to work it inside. St. Martin on the inside, looking for the lob. He's got it. Is hammered, but still manages to put the jumper away from 10. Good job by John St. Martin. Great job by Robbie Owens with the pass. We're down under 2 minutes, 1:37 left to play. Begley trying to find somebody down court. Good defensive recovery by Gate City. St. Martin with the steal. It's knocked away, and here comes Addington picking up.
Oh, St. Martin, great defense to play again.
As he took the ball away from Addington, but also took Addington's legs out from under him. It'll be a personal whistle on John, but a great defensive effort by this entire Gate City unit tonight. Coach Dwight Lane has to be impressed.
Looks like he's getting ready to send Danny Clendenin into the game for St. Martin, I believe. He's got 4 personal fouls.
And I believe that was it for St. Martin. That probably was number 5 on John. So He is fouled out of the ball game. And what does his point total look like there, Sean?
He has 13 points. He came alive there at the end of the 4th quarter and really took it to the Titans.
St. Martin playing a key role, as Sean said, in the 4th quarter, especially hitting the little dump-off jumpers in the lane. That's what Gate City needed from him. As something falls from the roof here at Twin Springs and lands on the floor down at the far end. The free throw is good. And I believe, let's see, do they count it? Yes, they do. Count the free throw, and a pushing foul called on number 54, Alex Vickers of the Titans.
Okay, so now they're going to come down to Gate City's end and shoot some foul shots. I was wondering what had happened, that they sent everybody away from the line.
So the free throw you saw by Addington apparently just a practice, from what I can gather. It's a 47-39 lead for Gate City, 1:27 left to play. And the Blue Devils will have Robbie Owens at the free throw line, shooting what should be a 1-and-1, unless the foul was intentional. I do not believe it was intentional. They do have all the players up on the line, so look for this one to be a 1-and-1. Yes, it is. Owens has had a respectable evening tonight, missing the front of the first 1-and-1. There's Vermillion, another nice soft touch jumper. Scott Vermillion is going to turn into one of the best shooting guards that Gate City has ever seen. He's got a nice soft touch as he exhibited there. Muscling for position on the inside is Daniel Ross, number 52. And
Owens knocked that one away.
Robbie Owens picking up the personal on that call.
That's his 3rd.
Coach Gary Lawson giving some instructions to his Titans, number 50, Matt Porter, and number 10, Ricky Begley on the sidelines. Gate City has opened up a comfortable 10-point lead right now. But with 1:14 and with some of these Titan long-range bombers, you have to be careful. Gardner gathers the rebound, missed by Ross. Vermillion bringing it up court, bounces it off his foot, and will be whistled with the foul, trying to strip it away from Collins.
And that's going to be the 5th for Vermillion. This is where the game's going to be won.
And Nathan Osborne, number 32, will come in and replace Scott Vermillion.
Vermillion leads the game with leading 17 points for Gate City's junior varsity team.
Nice effort by Scotty Vermillion. And I have to tell you, I'm very impressed with this entire junior varsity squad. I think the Gate City varsity program is going to be in for some championships in the coming years, or at least be near, if not at the top of the Highlands District. I think Virginia High, Marion, and Lehigh, all those guys had better look out, because we've got some good guns coming from the JV program. This is perhaps one of the most solid JV units I've seen in the past few years, and perhaps the most solid I have seen since the squad that came up and eventually went 24-1 in the 1988 campaign. So this is a good group of young men, and it'll be interesting to follow their progress throughout the JV and into the varsity ranks. Free throw is good by Mike Collins, number 12.
He's shooting about 75% from the line tonight. He's got 11 points so far on the night.
And that one is good as well. It's down to an 8-point Gate City lead. Howell has it on the far side, breaking the timeline, and will hold it up. Look for the Blue Devils to simply milk the clock down. And the ghost of Dean Smith coming out in the coaching here of the 4 corners. Vermillion being double-teamed and slapped around. My goodness, a mugging going on out there. And I think Vermillion, and that one's an intentional foul, so not what the Twin Springs coaching staff wanted. So early on, we saw some touch fouls, and this time a mugging going on out there at center court. It is an intentional foul, so that means Vermillion will have 2 free throws, and then Gate City will retain possession of the basketball at midcourt. 55.4 seconds left in the ball game. Gate City trying to simply run the clock out. Vermillion unsuccessful on both free throws attempts. And with a 49-41 lead, the Gate City team will be inbounding behind Will Gardner.
Apparently Vermillion did not foul out.
So he remains in the contest. Howell has it, passing to Vermillion on the far side, and again, he is fouled from behind. This time, I don't believe it'll be intentional. Indeed, it is called a 1-and-1. Foul whistled on Titan number 12, Mike Collins. So from here on out, the Gate City team will probably see much of their time spent at the free throw line, and I'm sure they'd be very happy to keep Howell and Vermillion at the charity stripe.
Last time Vermillion just threw them both up. This time he sinks the first one.
50.4 seconds on the clock remaining in the fourth quarter of action. Breaking the next one, Gardner tipping it out, and eventually Collins comes down with the rebound. Gate City with some good defense, so they're staying on the Titans till the very end. 45.7 left on the clock, and Vermillion now with his 5th foul. That'll be it for him, and Nathan Osborne will take his place in the Blue Devil lineup. It'll be a 1-and-1 for number 12, Mike Collins. And now Osborne making his way into the ball game. Vermillion taking a seat on the bench. Great game for Scotty Vermillion. What are his final stats for the night, Sean?
He had 18 points in all. That's a pretty good score for a JV player.
So Vermillion, I believe, the leading scorer tonight for the junior varsity team.
That's right.
Excellent effort for number 14 of the Blue Devils, as number 12 of the Titans, Mike Collins, cans the front end of the 1-and-1, cutting the Gate City lead to 8, 50-42. Again, a reasonable amount of time on the clock, 45.7 seconds. Collins' second jumper is good as well as he swishes the net, and it's down to 7. Clendenin has it for Gate City. Osborne, lob pass over to Clendenin, looking to get it up court, and he is fouled